So we unlocked the bird heirloom. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can get Bloodhound's other heirloom. Now, I've been praying about this day, so let's see. Moses, what?
Hey, so my friend Andrew over there in the nice new red metallic glasses, green turtleneck, and oversized khaki pants wearing a Hot Wheels watch thinks you're really cute. Wants to know if you're going to the social this Friday. He wants to take you there. This is how you got dates. You were not allowed to face the person head on, vice versa. Doesn't matter who it was. Unfortunately, I didn't get a date. She actually liked my friend that was supposed to do the asking out for me. And man, you earned it. You earned it. You're a cute boy. No, I was pressed for sure, but you know, what was I gonna do? I was like, what, 12, maybe 13, prepubescent little head ass. I didn't know how to combat rejection. It just kind of was what it was. It happened, you know, you get over it. It's weird at school for maybe a day, and then, you know, you get over it.
So anyway, boys, I hate to be the one to tell y'all this, but we're not innocent. Not innocent in this matter. Ladies, it's not your fault. You can say you're sorry, but it's not your fault either. And my hope is that after this, we won't be pointing fingers anymore. We will have solved it all. Solved all the world's problems right here in 10 minutes total. I think it's just time that we start shifting the blame to those who really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like our love life and our enjoyment of each other's company is getting taken advantage of. I feel like we're going to get to the point where they're going to try to get us to hate our own friends, maybe even our own family. I sure hope not. I'd like to think that no one would let it get to that point. I mean, realistically, they're not too many steps away with how much content is shoved down our throats trying to compare yourself to someone else. It's making self-love pretty hard, which makes loving others pretty hard.
So let's start with who's at fault. Is it TikTok? Is it Instagram? Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg? The president? Obama? Whose fault is it that we've gotten so divided? It wasn't any one app or any one person, any one business that enacted this change. It's been set in motion for years and years by groups of people and committees to bring us this technological social interface that we're subjected to almost daily. Movement that at one time was intended to provide us with ease of access to information and make our lives a little bit easier and be able to connect with others turned into a weaponization of our free time and our thoughts almost.
Instead of trying to sound smart and just making a list of all those groups of committees and whatnot that are responsible for this movement, share a clip of this one. I believe he was an ex-veteran in a tourist area. God bless him. I'm not sure why he was in the situation he was in, but that's besides the point. This clip got circulated around a couple of years ago, and a buddy of mine and a close relative actually shared it with me as well. In this clip, he goes over the groups and also does a brief explanation of why modern politics is essentially not very effective, or effective for the wrong reasons, I should say.
You understand politics, you think you understand political parties. You're all full of crap. You don't know what the Illuminati is. If you're Republican or you're Democrat, you're wrong. Why? It's this easy. It's called divide and conquer. That's why there's two parties and only two. And they're controlled by the same people at the very top who belong to the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberger Group. They also belong to the Trilateral Commission, and you people don't even know what the hell that is. But if you did know, you would know that these are the people that control your world by making global policies that you never vote on, and by which parties both serve and belong to these organizations and control your world. Now, here's how it works. Really easy. Divide and conquer can only work if the people that are divided are not aware of the falsely created division. If you're not aware of it, then it works. If you know about it, then it don't work no more. If you have socialism without capitalism, it becomes communism. If you have capitalism without socialism, it becomes fascism, and it's just that easy.
So a little to unpack there. I'm not going to go into the other politics of it. For intents and purposes of this video, I'm just concerned about the groups that he listed. So there's like, what was it? The Bilderberg meetings, the Trilateral Commissions, and the Foreign Council on Foreign Relations. So let's look at the Bilderberg group and see what's been going on for the past few decades.
So this is the website. And these are the typical attendees. And usually what people mean when they say elite, whether they know it or not. So they're CEOs of banks, engineering firms, NASA, presidents of other countries. So we can also go and check out their meetings and what they talk about. So let's go to maybe 70s. So there was a lot less on the agenda. They had a very specific plan, for one. It also seemed like they had a very moral compass, inflation, its economic and social political implications. Like, they're very specific on what they're discussing, and people can come here and take a look at it and actually learn something. 90s, a little bit more vague. There's a lot on the plate now, so I get it. But still trying to keep a little bit more detail. Like, it's nice. This is where it starts to lack transparency. This right here is interesting. Democracy and populism. So this is when like a group of people or the populace as a whole has an upheaval. Disregarded by elite groups. Look at that. That's funny. So then if we go to the late 2010s, this is like one that I know struck me. Oh, here it is. The weaponization of social media. That's one for sure. The future of work. Look how vague this is. The post-truth world. What are you talking about? And then this one. Stable strategic order. I don't know if you have heard of the World Economic Forum or the New Order. Okay, I had to do some Googling and find... Here we go. What? They don't even have any publication on it anymore. That's what the website... Hold on. Do I have to go to DuckDuckGo? Are we seeing live censorship? A narrow window of opportunity to reflect, reimagine, and reset our world. Klaus Schwab. Who's Klaus Schwab? Who's that guy? He's a German engineer and an economist. CEO of the WEF, the WEF. So that was oh wow, I wish I took a screenshot of what I didn't know it was like a whole publication now. That's not at all. It looked like a website in beta. And it said, in, I don't know, maybe a paragraph or two, talking about the Great Reset and how COVID had a large impact on it. So, anyway.
I'm going to have a part 2 to cover the next topic, or not the next topic. The next piece, the results of this. This is getting too long for my attention span. I can't keep up. So,
I know this seems like it's a long-winded answer, and it is. But there's a reason for it. I want to emphasize that there's people literally profiting off of our division. Our division emotionally, intimately, politically, and I want to say educationally. It's kind of hard for us to sit in a classroom and agree on things anymore.
So to that end, it's working. All anyone wants to do is fight anymore. You'll have white knights thumping the same side as well, trying to get followers. It's equally disgusting.